guys, it's Darlene from Couture. I'm going to try to get caught back up on some of my YouTube tutorials. It's a little hard when I was away on vacation, and this week catching up has been just as hard. So we are going to work on this fun gardening one. We're going to put the word garden over the top of the watering can. I'm going to set that to the side for right now. And we are going to use real flowers. So we're going to glue them on. I have my glue gun here. We're going to use our Gorilla glue stick so that it stays permanently. So I just kind of put the flowers out mismatched on there. Going to put them back in here. Who knows how they'll end up on this surface, because I am just going to do it however it works out. I have the watering can here is from, let me look at the sheet, because I have to cheat and look at the back of the container. So it tells you right here, homegrown collection watering can. So that is where the watering can and garden comes from. And then the leaves that we're gonna put up here, we're gonna put some leaves in here so there's some greenery kind of sticking here and there. We'll put our flowers over the top of it. Most of this won't show, there'll just be a little bit of green underneath. That is from the Flower Market collection. That's the one that has all the really cool flowers and has this little holder thing that wraps around the flowers. So this is where all the leaves come from. There's several different flower ones that I could have grabbed the leaves from, but this was sitting on top, so I just grabbed that one. All right, so our watering can, we're going to put this on our surface. This is a surface that I got last year. This is from Michael's, and I am just going to take my rag that I have waxed other things with. It has a little bit of wax on it. Just going to go ahead and rub this on the surface. You don't need much. It's just going to give it a little bit of protection so the transfer doesn't stick too tightly. All right. These are silk screen transfers. They're sticky on the back. They have a silk screen in them. They're similar to the stencil, but they have the cool silk screen area, and they have all these little details in here. If this was just a stencil, it'd be one open area. On the back, I put an X, so do not stick this back on that side. The side you put it on is the glossy side. This does not feel like I need to fuzz it. It is not too sticky. You will be able to tell when you feel it. If it's super, super sticky, then you're gonna wanna go ahead and you're gonna wanna fuzz it. I'm gonna lay this down and peel my backer sheet off of the transfer. I'm gonna put my backer sheet to the side. So these are reusable. Once this is has been used and is washed and dried, it will go back onto that backer sheet. I want to get my watering can so that it is centered from side to side, and a little bit at the bottom down here, so there's a little bit of the chalkboard showing there. And I'm going to just press out all my air bubbles. I have my water bath ready to put this into after we go ahead and chalk this. I have my colors of chalk paste here. I'm going to do the watering can in Storm. It's kind of a grayish storm color. This is our 8-ounce. So there's a few colors that come in the 8-ounce. Storm, velvet, black velvet, and our bright white. This is actually an old color. This is aquamarine. I'm trying to use up some of my older colors, and I hadn't used it for a while, so it has a little bit of chunkies in there. All I did was I put some water and started to stir. I'm not really worried about the chunky part because it will break down when I'm pressing this on with a squeegee, or if I stood here and kept pressing down and stirring this, all those little chunky things will turn back into liquid chalk. So I'm not concerned about that. This is going to be the leaf color. This is Green Envy. You want your chalk paste to be the consistency of sour cream or yogurt. This one is perfect. Perfect, perfect. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I have my 4-inch handled squeegee that we're going to use on this. I have my multi-tool because I'm getting down past the point where I could use the little spoons that we have, little stirrers. So I want to go ahead and use this because I can get to the bottom. That will probably be enough. I'm going to take my 4-inch handled squeegee and I'm going to just start spreading this. So you're going to spread it so it goes all the way through the transfer down onto your surface below. And then you're going to start scraping off that excess. You don't need all that. It's wasteful to leave it on there. We can use that for another project. You want to scrape it as clean as you can. That will make your image really nice and crisp. All right, so that is probably as good as I'm going to get it. Put that back into the jar. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull this transfer. I can see right here, I'm looking at it, there is a little area that I missed. And I am going to just get some of this chalk paste. There's some down here. I'm going to get that and make sure I have that area. And this area raised up, so it's probably going to have a little bit of a different texture there. That's okay. We're going to go ahead and we're going to pull this before it starts to dry. And there you go. Perfect. Okay, this is supposed to be like that. That's how it is on the transfer. Let me go ahead and show you. Just like that. Easy thing to do is to take this and fold it in half with the sides that are non-sticky together, and then this is going to go into my water bath. It's a lot easier to handle it like that. Okay, I'm adding a little more water so that when I put the other transfers in there, it will not stick to it. Okay, I'm going to dry this really quick with my heat gun. I'm going to make sure that it's dry before we do the next layer. So I've turned it back to just air so that it can cool back down. You do not want to put your transfer onto a surface that is hot. So our next transfer is the garden. So we're just going to put garden across here. I think that'll be cute. So you do need to fuzz this because it's going onto another surface that has chalk paste already. And the other thing that you can do is you can take your rag that you have waxed other stuff with, and you can just wipe that on there. That'll just kind of put a coating in between this transfer and the chalk paste. Okay, so I'm going to take this is my fuzzing cloth. You can use a towel that has been washed several times. I'm going to pull my backer off. I'm going to put my backer to the side. And I'm going to fuzz this 6 times. So that is just my magical number, so it doesn't peel up the chalk paste. Just going to go ahead and press this down. I love this one. It is so versatile. You can do so many different things with this watering can. I've used it and I did sunflowers, and that was really cool. And they sold right away. I'm thinking that I need to do that again. All right, I think that was 6 or 7. Sometimes I talk and don't keep track. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to press this down as soon as I get it where I want it. I'm going to start and press it from the center out. You only need to press where the letters are. You don't have to do this whole area. Just where you're going to be doing your chalk paste. So we're going to take our aquamarine, and it is getting stirred up. Those are breaking down. I'm going to take some of that and I'm going to put it right over here, and then we're going to go sideways. So I might put a little bit further down too. I'm going to take my small squeegee and I'm going to start just spreading that, and you can see how those lumps are breaking down, which is great that it just goes back into a liquid. Gonna take the extra, put that back into my jar. Okay, then I'm gonna pull my transfer. And if this doesn't have enough contrast, we may go ahead and use a different color. But okay, I think it's perfect. Perfect, perfect. I wanted to go with a lighter color that kind of blended with this too, but I wanted it to be a different color than the watering can. So I'm going to put this into my water bath. I'm going to dry my hands, make sure I don't have any chalk paste or water on them. I can go ahead and do my leaves up here. Let me put this little lump back in there, and I'll put this into my water bath. Okay, I have my little mini squeegee that I'm going to use for this. I'm just going to do random leaves here and there. It's not going to make sense right now, but it will. Once we get all of the flowers on there, it will make sense. So you can just dip your squeegee into the chalk paste. That's just as easy as plopping some on there. If you hold your squeegee more at a straight up angle, then you can scrape it and you can spread it at the same time. If you're going like this, it's just spreading it. If you have it up and put a little bit of pressure, it's going to save you steps. Okay, I think I want to do a couple of these. It's just going to kind of be random because the flowers are going to be over it. My chalk paste is drying on top today. I have the air conditioner going because it's actually getting hot outside here. So I have my air conditioner set for 72. It was getting too stuffy. Okay, so you're going to pull sideways or top to bottom. All right, next we have another one of those going in the other direction, and it has not been used. I can tell. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to fuzz that. So I'm just going to stick it onto my t-shirt and fuzz it one time. I'm going to check the back of it for for dog hair. I have my own hair on there. Do not want that in there. That doesn't surprise me. We shed a lot as humans. Gonna get that piece of hair off of there, I hope. Oh my goodness. Well, and you know, I usually don't fuzz it on my t-shirt, and that would be one reason, because I do have dogs. I can't seem to grab it. I have no nails right now. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it. When I clean the back and it's just a teeny tiny hair, it will come off. So let's not stress over that. Let's just get a few of these up here. They're gonna be hidden mainly by the flowers, so I'm not gonna worry. I'm just gonna put a few of them on here, and then we're gonna start gluing flowers. And I'm gonna tell you, floral arrangement is not my thing. Even when you're just gluing it onto something like this, it is not my thing. So Wanted to look at that. Gonna put one up here. So if anybody wants to teach me how to do that, I would be happy to take a class. Oh my goodness. Definitely is not my forte. But that's okay. We're all good at different things. I'm gonna make it look nice, but it's gonna be different. And I think I'm gonna do one up too. And then we'll just put a few leaves here and there. You're probably thinking, oh my goodness, she is a hot mess. You're probably right, but that's okay. Okay, this is gonna go into my water bath. Gonna do a few leaves here and there. Just random leaves, because like I said before, they're gonna be covered up by these flowers. So it's not, some of them may not even show. And that's okay. We aren't gonna worry about that. I look at a lot of people's their gardening stuff and it's gorgeous. Oh my goodness. That's okay. This will be fine. I am not going to stress over it. I think the flowers are really cute. I like them. I got them at Michael's, and that's a good place to get stuff. Okay, in here, you know what? I'm going to put a couple because it might just peek through in between the flowers. So let's see, maybe one up here. Okay, and then we're gonna dry it, and then we'll just start gluing on flowers here and there and see what we get. Okay. So I put everything into my water bath. I'm going to clean this up so I don't stick a flower in it. Have a little bit of an oopsie right there. It's okay. This is all water soluble. It's easy to clean up. You can even take your little spray bottle and it'll just break it right down. Okay. I'm going to take my heat gun and I'm going to dry this. Okay, I'm going to turn it to air. All right, it dries that fast. It really does. So I'm going to take some of my flowers and just start placing them here and there. They're coordinated colors. Kind of wish there was a few more light colors, and of course I'm messy. Taking my water bottle, I'm gonna wipe my hands so that I don't get this onto the flowers. Nothing new about that. Always been a messy crafter. Always turns out okay though. What you gonna do, you know? Sometimes you just have to keep going, right? Can't stress over those little things. Okay, I'm trying not to put the same ones together. I don't know, that might be impossible. There's a lot that are similar. And I don't want to do too many because there's such thing as too many. All right. Okay. I might put another one in there that's a different color, like a small one might fit, maybe, or this color. Maybe that. Okay, and then maybe that one there. I think that is probably going to be good. So I have my glue gun already heated up. It's a messy little glue gun, but it works. All right, and I am using the Gorilla Glue sticks. These are great for stuff like this. They will last. It will stay on there. It's not gonna just pop off. So I'm just gonna start gluing them on, and hopefully I don't forget one. Just putting a blob of glue on it. Gonna press it down, and then we'll rearrange as we go. Want to kind of get the back of it flat. Do this one-handed and not get this on me. This is really painful. My friend got this on her hand, and the Gorilla Glue is hard to get off, and it really does hurt. So I'm gonna squish that down a little bit. I think what I'll do is I'll just put some on, and then I'll set it down. And just keep going. Just keep going. One step at a time, right? Okay. So I want to make sure that we're going to have this look good. I am not a florist. I'm going to do okay. It will look okay. It might look a little better than okay. I'm sure I'll be happy with it. But, you know, some things are just challenging for people, and this is one of my challenges. But I'm not going to let it stop me. I'm not going to be afraid of it. I'm just going to keep going. And maybe somebody will teach me some tricks. One by one. And we'll see how it goes. I might need to add more in there, or I might need to take some off. Kind of thinking that needs to be a different color over there. Trying to think of how would these be in a vase. Well, it's not a vase, so it is a little more challenging. But we have the opportunity to change them right now. So I'm going to go ahead. Molly, no, get off the stencils, or get off the transfers. Molly, no, baby, get off. I have some on the floor. My dog decided she wanted to walk on them. She's not a tiny dog. She's the English Bulldog. Those are not for you. She's got her back to me now. You know how dogs are. It's funny because she knows that she was doing something naughty. And so now she has turned her back to me. Okay. Let me see here. I kind of want to have that open, but then I kind of am looking at it thinking that it should be filled in. Oh my goodness, the dilemma. And this seems like it's too close in color to that. Okay. All right. Well, what do? You just keep going. Someone will love this. Someone will. All right. We're getting close. Oops, there's a glue string. That is the great thing about this, though. This glue does not have glue strings like a lot of the glue does. It's not as bad. All right, I think that we're getting close. I still have to glue this one down, but I'm not sure about it. I'm debating on this one that's so cute, but it's so close to that. So, all right. Whatever shall we do? Oh my goodness. Well, I think I'm gonna go with this one and get that little glue string off of there. We've done fairly well. Okay. All right, I'm gonna hold this up and look at it. It's different laying down than it would be straight up. Okay. I feel like it still needs a few more. I hope I'm not gonna ruin it. You know, sometimes you just keep going and you should have stopped. I feel like it needs something right up in here. Which one? Oh gosh, I should have done this live so you guys could have helped me. That would have been the thing to do. You could have told me. I just feel like it's a weird shape. I feel like it needs to be taller. Let's see here. Maybe. Well, I think just one more, maybe, or just leave it. Sorry, guys. I need your help, and you're not here. Next time, I will do this live so I can ask. Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? I think just this little tiny one, and then we're done. We're gonna call it done until I look at it tomorrow and I need to add more. Okay, all right. Well, I only have those left, and I think it's okay. I think it will work. I think if I just keep adding, it's just gonna be an odd shape. I wanted to have leaves sticking up and down, and I wanted it to say garden. And I think we're done. All right, well, if you are interested in Chalkin Couture and would like more information, just put info below. If you know that you want to join and become a designer like I am, put join. If you have a question, put that below. I am more than happy to get back with you and give you any information that you might need about Chalkin Couture or the process. I am also able to cater any of my tutorials to whatever you want to learn. So you could put that there too. All right, guys, well, have a great day, and I am going to finish this up.